Radical.
So every now and then, Mr. Arbell comes by and keeps me in the loop as far as all this Amico news is concerned, and these Amico shill YouTubers like OEB Pete. This one, though, I would say is a much more entertaining person than OEB Pete, although that's not really that hard to be honest. DJC, whatever it is, Game Studios. It's in the title here. What is it? DJC Game Studios, and that stands for Just Cause, Devastating Just Cause, something like that. I checked out two of his uploads, and when I say checked out two of his uploads, I mean I saw all the one that was 3 minutes, and the first maybe 5-10 minutes of him playing Finnegan Fox, and I will say that he has a really nice energy about him. I bet he's fun to be around in person, A really fun energy, I will say. And I could tell that from the channel. He's having fun. He's legitimately having fun on his channel. Okay, so there's that. I will say, when it comes to him playing Finnegan Fox on the Amico, I see he has a lot of games behind him. Like, he has a case of, it looks like, a lot of video games. I don't know if there's some issues on the Amico or if there's just some problems. I have problems sometimes with, lag on ROMs. And you might notice sometimes I miss a jump or something because, the ROMs are in bad order on Nestbox, And I legitimately don't know if he's sleepy or, because he went from Detroit to Boston. So maybe on that trip to go there, he's a little sleepy. Because he's based in Detroit, he says, and he went to Boston. He went there to an event to play the Amico. But could you imagine going to an event from where you are to play an Amico? Like, how passionate must you be to actually make that trip? Again, to play like the Amico and Finnegan Fox. Finnegan Fox doesn't look all that impressive. I think it looks better than maybe an SNES game. Art Bell said, like, wow, so excited to play a game with 1991 SNES graphics. But there's not a whole lot going on Finnegan Fox. You seem to just go from one direction to the other, and it seems very basic. Very basic. Outside of the mechanic to change the weather, which basically turns it into wintertime. And essentially, I think all that really does is creates a ice bridge so you can get to different areas. But it looks like a very basic game, very slow. The jumping looks slow. The jumping looks off. And like I said a minute or two ago, I was curious on if there's some problems with lag on the Amico, because unless this guy, it's his first time even playing video games, he seemed to be having so much of an issue with the double jump. It could be a game issue. I'm going to give this guy credit and say that he's just not that terrible at playing video games. But it seemed like he was just trying so hard with the double jump, and that looks like a very easy game. And he actually fell into the water at one point. Only thing I can think of is he is just so shocked to be next to the legendary, amazing Tommy Tellerico. And, him being there, the legendary, Tommy Tellerico being there, just startled him so much. I can't really understand why he's so terrible at that game. And he ran into the bees. I think even Tommy Tellerico was probably looking like, dude, come on now. This is an easy game. That guy, I would be a little ashamed if I was actually that guy, just think, you're going to meet the legend Tommy Tellerico, probably this guy's idol, if he's going to, go from Detroit to Boston to this event just to play Finnegan Fox and see Tommy Tellerico. And then you get there and then you're terrible at the game. It's not exactly Silver Surfer on the NES or Battletoads. It's freaking Finnegan Fox. So yeah, just putting that out there. It's just really weird how so many of these dedicated gaming channels, the people really aren't that good at playing video games. But I will say this. Again, back to what I first said, this guy has a great energy. He's kind of a funny guy. I might check out some of his uploads. And, he's not got a Patreon or anything like that, so he's not an e-beggar, so that's two big pluses. He has a lot of positive energy, and it's not fake positive energy. I think he's actually just a really fun person. I get that impression. And, no Patreon, no join, no e-begging, not yet. But yeah, there it is. My thoughts on DJC Game Studios playing Finnegan Fox on the Amico. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.